it's me again, and we're going to be reading a little more out of our Bible today. But also I was kind of wondering, do y'all play games on your phone? And if you do, what kind of games do you play? I mean, I don't play like with anybody else per se, but yeah, I do like a lot of matching type games. The ones where you take out the colored screws and stuff like that. Anyways, I was just wondering, do you guys do stuff on your phone for fun? Or is it strictly, you know, a utility phone? And we used up all of the old masks that were expired. So now we're going back to the Farmacy honey potion. That, of course, it's not going to, you know, there we go. And, so hang in there. I'll be right back. Okay, so I had to read the directions again. It says to apply generously, so I did that. And then it says to make circular motions until it turns white. And you can kind of see where, yes, indeedy, it has. So now I'm going to put on my cover mask. Because there's a reason, you know, that, I mean, I'm assuming it's got honey in it, but it's also sticky like honey. So there's that. All right, so how? Okay, sort of. There we go. And you leave this on for 10 to 15 minutes, and then you wipe it off. Like, totally weird, right? Whoa. I need to wipe off these glasses. Okay, so last week we did chapter 1, which was, you know, just like a very short thing, where basically God made everything and blessed everything, and then it was good. So today let's do chapter 2 and see how much of this I don't understand. Okay. And the last verse in chapter 1, and God saw everything that he had made, and behold, it was very good. And the evening and the morning were the 6th day. Thus the heavens and the earth were finished, and all the host of them. And on the 7th day, God ended his work which he had made. Whoa, okay, so that's not good. And rested on the 7th day from all his work which he had made. And God blessed the 7th day and sanctioned it, because that in it he had rested from all the work which God had created and made. So I'm guessing what that means is God kind of figured, like, you know what? I'm going to rest on the 7th day. That's going to be like my day. So, yeah. These are the generations of the heavens and of the earth when they were created in the day that the Lord God made the earth and the heavens. These are the generations. Every plant of the field before it was in the earth, every herb of the field before it grew. For the Lord, okay, this is not wanting to cooperate. For the Lord God had not caused it to rain upon the earth, and there was not a man to till the ground. Okay, that's strange, because in here it says on day 6 he made man and woman. So how was there not? Okay, I'm not doing it. Okay, so it didn't rain, so things weren't growing, and there was not a man to till the ground, so things weren't getting, like, replanted, I guess. But there went up a mist from the earth and watered the whole face of the ground. Okay, that would be rain. And the Lord God formed man of the dust of the ground, and breathed into his nostrils the breath of life, and man became a living thing, a living soul. Okay, in chapter 1, he's already made man and woman, so, well, I kind of thought it must be going to have more of a story to it, but, and the Lord God planted a garden eastward in Eden, and there he put the man whom he had formed. And out of the ground made the Lord God to grow every tree that is pleasant to the sight and good for the food. The tree of life also in the midst of the garden, and the tree of knowledge of good and evil. And a river went out of Eden to water the garden, and from thence it was parted and became into 4 heads. The name of the first is Pison. That is it which encompass the whole land of Havilah, where there is gold. And the gold of the land is good. There is Palladium and the onyx stone. And the name of the second river is Gihon. The same it is that compasseth the whole land of Ethiopia. Wow. And then the name of the third river is Hiddekel. That is it which goeth toward the east of Azariah. And the fourth river is Euphrates. Okay, so there's 2 things in there that I actually recognize the names. It's Ethiopia and Euphrates. The Lord God took man and put him into the Garden of Eden to dress it and keep it. So basically, it was our job to, take care of the garden and kind of manicure it. We were basically, gardeners. The lawn man, okay? And the Lord God commanded of man, saying, of every tree of the garden you can eat freely, but of the tree of knowledge of good and evil thou shalt not eat of it, for the day that for the day that thou eatest thereof thou shalt surely die. And the Lord God said, it is not good that man should be alone. I will make him a helpmeet for him. And out of the ground the Lord God formed every beast of the field and every fowl of the air, and he brought them to Adam to see what he would call them. And whatever Adam called every living creature, that was the name thereof. Okay, in the first chapter, man was the last thing he made. So this is kind of, I don't know. Adam gave names to all the cattle and the fowl of the air, and to every beast of the field. But for Adam there was not found a helpmeet for him. And the Lord God caused a deep sleep to fall upon Adam, and he slept. And he took one of his ribs, and he closed up the flesh there instead thereof. And the rib which the Lord God had taken from man, he made a woman, and he brought her to the man. And Adam said, this is now bone of my bone and flesh of my flesh. She shall be called woman, because she was taken out of man. Woe, man. Therefore shall a man leave his father and mother, and shall cleave unto his wife, and they shall be one flesh. And they were both naked, the man and his wife, and they were not ashamed. Okay, that was the second chapter. So the second chapter is not, it's kind of, doesn't say things in the same order as the first chapter. I mean, in the first chapter, if you go back to last week, I read chapter 1, and God makes man and woman on day 6. He's already done the sea, the sky, the animals, the birds, and, you know, things that float in the ocean, swim in the ocean, whatever, and the plants. Now, according to this chapter, God made man, and then he made the animals. Although it doesn't say, maybe it means like domestic animals. And, I mean, seriously, is it that important? It's not going to affect how I love God and how I trust God to just, is this something I need to know? No. You know, God can understand these things for me. But it's, I don't know. It just seems strange to me that whoever wrote this wouldn't see that these two things back to back are not consistent with each other, and kind of figure out that they needed to maybe do that differently. But then again, maybe it means, like, maybe when it says that God made the fowl and the, please, ma'am, go sit down somewhere. When God made the animals and the birds, the things in the ocean and the plants, maybe that didn't mean in the garden. Maybe that meant like the rest of the world. And then God made the garden, and then God made special animals like, you know, cows and the animals that we know today, that were in the garden. I don't know. What do you think? Does that... How is there a way to make both chapters work together? I mean, there's got to be, right? So there's that. All right, we're going to take this off. Woo! Sticky! Sticky, sticky! And we're going to just kind of rub this in a little bit more. This is a warming mask as well. It like really warms up. And the more you rub it around, the warmer it gets. So I'm thinking it's encouraging circulation. Because basically the warm would be, I mean, if it's, you know, warming your skin, then that would mean that it's encouraging blood to come to that area. And, you know, blood is what carries the nutrients. So, you know, hopefully it is helping to heal up all these nasty things on my face. So, I need to do this more than once a week, as I have learned in the past few weeks. So, you know, are you religious? Are you Christian? Are you atheist? Are you something else? Let me know. Comment below. You know, do you believe in God? Do you believe in a God? Do you believe in many gods? Again, let me know. Comment below. I don't hold nothing against nobody, okay? You know, we can't all be perfect. Only my God. But, anyways, guys, make sure you're masking up. Take care of that skin. And until the next time, I hope you wake up dancing. Wake up dancing. Ba-boom, boom. Wake up dancing. Every single day. Bye-bye.